Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to day one here in Spain, Valencia, for the next installment of the Predator Pro Billiard series. We're here from the 25th of November till the 2nd of December, bringing you 8 days of pool and 4 fantastic events. Starting today, we have the Little Monsters Women's International Open, 64 players, battling out 75,000 prize fund and 22,500 for the first prize. Awesome stuff. We then have 4 following events coming up over the next days. Little Monsters Men's International Open. We have the Little Monsters Mixed Doubles as well as the Predator WPA Junior World Championships. So plenty of pool to come. This is a winners round 1 match against Kelly Fisher and MUYAN. Just sharing a tissue there. Sportsmanship at the start. My name is Graham Hickman, and I'll be joined very shortly by Eric Horlifson. Just joining in a moment, joining us through in a few moments. We are just waiting for players to break, and then we get underway. That's very kind, giving her more. Always nice to see that. So first rack off here, 10 ball. We are best of 3 sets, race to 4 in each set. If we do get to 3 all in the final set, we will be having a shootout. Call shot here. Eric, welcome. How are you seeing this one? Well, no major dramas here. It's a pretty good opening table. Just going to come on the underside here. Take it in the long corner. Fantastic opening rack this. Just what you need to get started, especially when playing such a seasoned player like Kelly. He's won multiple titles on the PBS series. She had a great 2023, I believe. Winning a couple of events there, Puerto Rico and Michigan, I believe. But she's been doing a lot on the pool scene for many, many years. Wow. Can she get through to the 8 ball? I don't think she can. Just done it a little bit too much in the rail, so a bit of an issue here. She could play the jump shot. Could probably be the most logical one. Don't see much in terms of a kick. She's calling it in the corner. Yeah, she's not listening. I don't think she realizes. think she's saying it's maybe a bit loud. But you did hear the beeps. The shot clock is in operation, as you can see there, 30 seconds.
And then it comes 5, 4, 3, 1. Beep, beep, beep. You did? If you
Yeah, me too. I didn't hear.
Yeah, no.
I would rather
Bowling hand?
carry on.
Bowling
yes,
hand?
bowling hand. Because
Can I
time finished.
ask if she
Okay,
carries on?
okay, okay, okay.
This is the rules, Kelly. Sorry. But
Well,
I can
referee
do
just
something.
enforcing the
When you
rules,
beep,
which is,
you say
that's what he's
when
there to do.
your time is better like this.
The players were aware of the rules before.
No,
You can say it.
in PBS only the beep. But I can say it for you. I can say it because you don't hear it. I can say that.
The computer, I know here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know here, right?
Oh, yeah.
So now have to bowling hand me.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Later.
Well, Kelly trying to be the true sports person there, but
Set.
trying to explain the referees,
You have 10 seconds.
clearly trying to explain that there's a time foul.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I see, I see.
But the rules are the rules,
It's the maximum goal.
and Kelly will have ball in hand. Well, that wasn't expected. I mean, obviously she did have a chance with the jump shot, but nice easy starter for Kelly here to get one on the board. Yeah, 30 seconds per shot, and they do have an extension of 30 seconds if they choose to use it. From the break, they do get an extra 30 seconds, so they technically have 60 seconds from the break. mistake there from Kelly. Ball in hand back to MUYAN. She looked pretty steady on the balls. Just one little mistake on that time foul, so looking to try and make amends with that here.
3 ball, side out.
Well, she just had to try to make some kind of combination. Because of the angle on the 3, it wasn't ideal. It's kind of forced a mistake. Kelly can pot this 3. She can bring the cue ball back out to the middle of the table as well, so yeah, smooth. Just playing short side. This is a key shot coming up here. 6 to 7. Needs a little bit of care. She could try to come down, play the 6 in the side. Let's give her a bit of option to swing the cue ball around. Might be the more favourable option. Just she doesn't want to land perfectly straight. This is the only issue. This looks like it's going to be okay though. Even if she's got more angle, she can run through nice. So she'll probably head up towards the black here, unless she wants to punch it across the table. Depends how much angle she has. She's trying to punch it. Looked a little bit straighter, but she was able to get the angle. Great shot. Nicely done. Punishing again. Kelly taking a 2-0 lead in a race to 4. was a great shot by Kelly. Playing thin off the one, coming down and taking advantage of that 10 ball over the corner. Always makes it inviting when you have a ball sitting there. Taking a 3-0 lead here. Punishing a couple of mistakes and taking a nice opportunity there. But yeah, referee racking the balls there with the aero rack. Using the Arcus 2 balls on the arc tables in the Arcadia cloth. Giving the best conditions for the players. Kelly back to break. Trying to see if she can get something to go at. Take this first set. Well, she makes a ball. A little bit of a more tentative break it seemed, but nonetheless, ball down and a chance at the one. A little bit of traffic there to get around, to come back up for the two. Okay, let's see what she's got here. Maybe she could come around behind the 9, back up to the top part of the table. Oh, she's playing it with inside and running it around. Yeah, safety shot here. Try and get some cover. She doesn't hit it though. She's quite a little bit on that. Trying to get below that 5 and 9. Opened up the table. So, well, it depends how aggressive MUYAN wants to be. It is potable. Just cued that lovely. Needs a bit of luck off the 8 ball. I have to say that's a little bit unfortunate. That was a fantastic pot from such an acute angle to hold the cue ball. She's now bridging. Luckily she doesn't have to do too much. Come up and down. I'm not sure how much angle she has on the 5. She might, maybe a little bit. Just turn it across for the 6 in the side. Great pot. I think she'll have to punch this off 3 rails. Maybe come up behind the 7 here. Come in between the 9 and the 10. Try and get that cue ball kind of where her head is now on the table. Another great shot. She's taking these really well. And she's lovely here. If she can bring that cue ball back anyway where it is right now, should work. She can just roll that 8 ball in. It's a great reply. Maybe overrun it a touch. Yeah, she has. Not too much of a drama. She can still roll it in. I mean, she can play it up the table if she chooses, depending how much angle she has. She was okay to drop it in, so a little bit of a longer line. Putting the pressure on this one. Pumps it in. A great shot. Very confident.
10 ball, corner pocket.
Oh wow. After all that beautiful cueing, snatched on the 10 ball, just totally didn't cue that one and left Kelly another present. Take the first set, 4-0. Kelly gladly take it.
finish if you want timeout. Maybe it's 7 minutes timeout if you want or not.
Timeout? Carry on.
Carry on.
So referee just offering up a timeout after the set if needed. Players want to carry on. Yeah, with the set format, timeout after each set, generally offered or taken. But in this case, the players will continue. Continue this run of racks. Wow, top corner. Interesting break. Makes a ball. He does have a look at the one. We've got some fun and games over in that corner. So I don't think it's too bad though. Can work with it. Key thing is that Kelly's got a shot. This one ball requires a little bit of attention. It's not a gimme. I don't know if the 8 ball is somewhat hampering the queuing a little bit as well. So yeah, took them well. So that 3-4 combination is definitely what she's thinking next. It's the only shot she has really, but it's all about how you play this. If she plays a thin edge off the 3 ball, or thin-ish edge, extension called, I think she's going to play it into the 8 ball though, or she might be able to stun it down and avoid the 8. No, she couldn't, so she played into it. Oh, well, that's a brilliant shot. Now she can play this 3 ball off thin edge with a little bit of right hand spin.
4 ball, 1 ball.
Play it with a little bit of right hand spin. Maybe just play it slow. 3 ball should just come out nicely, and the cue ball should be there. She maybe played a bit of a double kisser, but needed a bit of luck then, and it kind of worked out nice. Maybe it wasn't as straightforward as it first thought. Nevertheless, it's worked out very nice. Now it's dot to dot from here. 5 in, 6 to this, 6 to the 8, and then the 8 to the 9 is all nicely in. Pretty good path. So Kelly looking to continue where she left off in that first set. This 8 ball in. Drop the 9 ball in, same again. 5 in a row looking like. Yeah, so taking these well. Looked like a bit of a strange break with those balls in the top corner. But figured the puzzle out. Takes a 1-0 lead in this second set. 5 in a row for Kelly. Really had to do a great deal other than pick up some pieces at the moment. Not much safety. Not much in the way of safety so far in this match. They can see in the background. The 4 logos of the 4 events that we have over these 8 days. Today will just be all about kicking off the women's, and then over the next days we move into the other events across the days. You can find everything on the Pro Billiards website. All the draws are in there, the matches, formats, information, it's all there. All the nationalities very well represented. That's a bit more of a powerful break. Is this one going to go around? Dry break maybe. Well, the 1 ball is potable. Pace. She's going to get past it. She is. Good shot. Big question on the 3 ball though. Not sure what she can do from here. If she can't get on the 3, she does have a good safety option behind the 8 ball. Really put Kelly in a lot of trouble. Depends how forceful she wants to be. She would have to play this with a lot of right hand spin to go into that. But she's tried. I don't think she could get enough on that. Good effort trying to get cover up there behind the 7 ball, which has left a shot on this 3. Great shot, but cue ball's got away a little bit there. It was tricky to hold for that. So trying to get some cover. Will she get there? Oh, this could be a great shot. It's just leaked out a little bit, which means that the short rail is an option. At least a kick at the ball, at the 2 ball, the kick at the object ball. But that 9 ball is definitely going to be moving. She's calling the 9 in the bottom corner here. It's a good call. There is a chance. She put loads of spin on that though. 9's going in the other pocket though. Not really much on here for safety. I'm not sure if MUYAN knew that there, but she didn't pocket the ball in the pocket she nominated. Kelly does have an option to give the shot back to her opponent. Kelly doesn't like the safety option, so yeah, that double kiss was on. Oh wow, she's had a big bit of fortune there. That's why Kelly didn't like it. Maybe the double kiss was too high percentage. Bit of a roll there. 2 ball shouldn't be a problem to hit. It's more about the cue ball here. Great if you could switch leave the cue ball where the object ball is. That would be nice. Just put up a bit of bottom on this. How's the pace? She was that close. She kept it over the corner. It was a good effort. So another chance here for MUYAN.
6 corner pocket.
6 in the corner. Doesn't like the side. Yeah, nicely done. She can just stun this over. She's got a little bit of angle. Keep the cue ball anyway around that area, be good. This 10 ball. Get the first rack on the board. Down it goes. So 1 rack all in this second set. Hoping to push through, not take this one to a third set. But good for MUYAN to get one on the board. A little bit of fortune there, but that's how it goes. You see other table in action. I believe that's Pierre Filler in the chair. You can watch all the action on YouTube. Pro Billiard's YouTube channel. Both matches live streamed at the same time with commentary. Pick your poison. What a big break. Lost the cue ball though. Thunderous break. Be a little bit of a party up there. 3 balls an issue. Yeah, a little bit of work here. Could be a 3-9 combo. Probably the only option, to be honest, if Kelly chooses to go that way. But there has been 1 foul already. How Kelly's placing this, she's going to go behind that 9. Try and put her under some pressure. Well, has she left the long rail? If she's left the long rail, this makes this kick shot a little bit easier than if she was behind the 9. Much higher percentage of hitting it. Yeah. Spin's going to go over the side rail as well, so wow. It was a good hit with a little bit of fortune there. Great jump shot. Very good. Didn't get any cover though. So this one is potable. Not easy. MUYAN punched it in. Don't think she can pop this and she can pop this and go into the 3. Could be. Open them up here. No, she's choosing for the combo. She's put it in the best place possible. She couldn't put that better, really. Yeah, she judged this well. Very well controlled. Maybe a little bit straight on the 3. Another great shot. taking these well. A couple of good shots away from. Oh, she's got too much juice on that though. Just saying, she's been cueing these balls pretty nice, and she's now in a spot above that. It's extremely thin. She's looking at it, but it doesn't look on. Maybe the bank could be a better option if she wants to go aggressive or safety, but maybe it is potable. Yeah, really thin. What a great shot. Just needs another one though. And this 8-ball maybe hampers a little bit. Let's put a bit of a stroke on this. See what's the cue ball. Just avoids the middle pocket. She could choose to play this 4 rails. These 3. And he gets the 4th, so he's taking these really well. Maybe a little bit of luck from the kick shot. But I guess you could say Kelly did have a chance with ball in hand. Chose to not go for the run out. Maybe because of that 3-9 combo, and also the fact that MUYAN had made one mistake off the in-off. So yeah, if she was right behind that 9 ball, it could have been a different story. But these are the fine margins. Because she could see the 9 ball, she was able to hit it a little bit easier, and then the pool gods helped a little bit there. So very nicely taken though. So a dry break. Oh, but this time Kelly's got her locked up behind that 9 ball. This is a real problem. She might have to go. She might have to go under the right hand center pocket with right hand spin. Sorry, left hand spin. But even then, it's gonna drift a little bit on that long rail. It's gonna hit this hard. Yeah, that was awful. Really tight snooker there by Kelly. So well deserved ball in hand. Good chance now to get the 2-2. So no real problems. Just a couple of shots here. This 3 to 4 needs a little bit of manufacturing. I think she's good there though. Should love to be a little bit straighter on this 5 if possible. She's playing it in the side on. She can cue right between, so maybe she can just stun this out. So key couple of shots coming up here. She has got a nice angle on this 6 ball, so options can either go across the table above the black, or she can stun it up the rail, whichever she prefers. This way always brings the rail into play a little bit, somewhat, but the 8 ball's quite close to the side. She does have a little bit more angle on this 7. Hard to tell if she can just drop this in. If she can play it nice and easy, she will. Kelly doesn't mind dropping the balls in. Yeah, she could. She'll do the same again, potentially. Possibly play this 9 ball in the bottom left, because even a stop shot where the 9 is would leave a nice 10. So Kelly doing what she does. Yeah, nicely done. She can just run this, stun this through, or drop it in, whatever she prefers. So a very good safety shot. Put MUYAN in a lot of trouble behind that 9 ball. Really difficult to get out of. Ball in hand. Kelly gets back to 2-2. This set is becoming a bit tasty. Race to 2. MUYAN to continue in this match and Kelly to win it. So these next couple of racks might be a bit of pressure on these ones. Well, dry break. And a shot at the 1 ball as well.
One corner fucker.
No major problems. Just the first couple of shots. Maybe 4 to 5. It's probably going to be the one that really needs a bit of attention. Looks straightforward, but she kind of wants to be where the cue ball is now, somewhere around there, just to make it a bit more straightforward.
Three ball side pocket.
Yeah, this is where the shot I was talking about, maybe a little bit too much angle. Not sure if she can run it off 3 cushions. Can she find the gap? Go around the 10 ball. That's what she's trying. Oh, what a great shot. Oh, another great shot. Wow, she's finding her form at the right time. This is a must-win set. So taking these very well from the outset. So we're looking to play the 8 in the side. Just doesn't have much room for angle there, so maybe have to take the... Oh, I was just going to say take it from where it is, but she played that very quick and very hard. She could have maybe played that a little bit softer. Don't think the pace was necessarily needed. But under pressure, you want to go with what feels comfortable, and sometimes playing the balls a little bit more powerful tends to happen. What it has done has gifted Kelly very easy balls to get her on the hill for the match. So 1 rack away to a 2-set victory. But there's been some good stuff from MUYAN. She's played some fantastic shots in this match. Just maybe a few unforced errors towards the end of her rack. Could have been very different. Big break coming here. This is Kelly's last break, yeah. Cue ball got bumped a bit. However, she did make a couple of balls. She didn't make a ball, sorry. She has a look at the 1 ball, so could this be the chance? Well, this is the chance that she wanted to win the match right here. These balls are quite nice. 3 to 4 to 5 is nice. 6 ball needs a little bit of care. Yeah, so she needs to leave a good angle here on this 5 ball to come across a little bit for the 6. Yeah, that'll work. Needs to come above the 10. Well, that's as good as she could have left it, really, in terms of positioning. Didn't want to go past the 7, so might as well drop this in, maybe with a little bit of spin and play the 7 in the side. Could be an option. And she's played hard enough to go down table, but how much angle does she have? Looks quite thin. Sure, if she can draw this in and hold it. To play it quite delicate. Just want to hook herself on the 10. Oh, she's cued that like a dream. What a great shot that was. So they say 8 ball and 10 ball.
10 ball corner pocket.
Well, they say an interesting match. A few mistakes from MUYAN, but Fisher picking up the pieces, showing good sportsmanship there. Wins 2-0, moves into the next round. MUYAN will move into the losers side of the draw. I've been Graham Hickman, and we will be back within an hour for the next matches on Table 1 and Table 2. Hopefully you can join us there.